Hello everybody, I'm TheSweeper27 and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. We're here for the burst mode for the VEGITO Blue event. Now for the burst mode, it wants you to get 6,000 points. Now, I have gone to 6,000 points. I've made a team, however, I have no idea if this team is strong enough to beat this. So, I will give it a fair shot. I guess I'll show you all the sliders that I used. If I can't beat it, I will cut the video, come back in, we'll lower the difficulty. Because what do you get for beating all of them? Like, yeah, you just get an Elder Kai and a Hercule statue. So really, I mean, I guess, yeah, you get the OSTs as well with all of them, but if you just want the Dragon Stones, you only need 5,500, which I feel like is manageable. And they want you to use Heavenly Events or Fusion, so you can use Gogeta, and then Heavenly Events so you can use the new side banner unit from the Part 1 banner. So let's just dive right on in. Now this is the VB Dokkan event, so it will be 4 stages. We're going to try to land on as many key spaces as possible because we have -3 key right now. I believe I have that slider turned on. Let's see. Yes. All right, now a 1 or a 2 would be great. Oh, that sucks. All right. So we actually have a pretty good opening rotation here. Keeping these two on rotation should be fine. Now this is going to be a little bit problematic because his last phase he's going to be Tech as well, and half of my team is AGL, so I'm going to be type disadvantage, so that may be a problem, but we shall see, of course. Yeah, okay, so we're doing no damage. Alright, how much does this do? I'm pretty sure I have all the max damage sliders turned on. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, that's okay. This will be manageable. Although then again, that is the best unit we have on the team. So I don't know if I should really be too cocky right now. Oh, dodge, perfect. So Super Boo is really going to be who you want to keep on rotation. And I mean, they both stack defense, so I guess it doesn't really matter which of the two we keep. Probably the Kid Gohan, though, just because he has the utility. Actually, no, probably should have kept the Gotenks and Piccolo, because they can do a super attack in just 9 key, rather than... Okay, pop off. And Super Boo has a chance to go... Man, I wish I got the Super Boo. Super Boo is one of my favorite Dragon Ball villains. I love how imposing he was during his fight with Gotenks in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. I love the fact that he can absorb, and just how like his personality changes with each person he absorbed. That was really cool to me as a kid. So I've always loved that, and if you've ever played the Dragon Ball Z Budokai for the PS2, like the We Go Crazy or the We Go Nuts song that I play a lot of the time in my videos, that was from that, the stage and the story mode where you would fight against Super Boo and the Hyperbolic Time Chip. Only 1 additional, and he didn't dodge. Okay, that unit is a fraud. But, you know, off topic, but like, I just love Super Boo. He's probably up there. So Baby is probably my favorite Dragon Ball villain. Then it's Cell, then probably Zamasu, then the Boos, then Frieza. Because, I mean, like, Frieza's cool and all, but, like, he's not my favorite by any means. And I feel like he is so many people's favorite just because of when they were young. But, like, nostalgia has a big factor in what we absorb in media and everything. So I don't blame people for that. Like, Frieza's cool. I got no beef with that. Okay. So we're on turn 5, we are just now getting on the 2nd phase, which is fine. I mean, if we can get enough super attacks to have the STR... Wow, really? Only 9 key and I can't even get that. Because it's, what, he needs to perform 3 super attacks, and then you can transform into STR Gohan, and then STR Gohan needs to get hit 5 times, and then he's fully built up offensively and defensively. So, dude, Okay, dodge. There we go. Okay, I was about to be so pissed. So, what is mine? My Gohan, my Goku and Gohan, I think they're 69%. He should have some additional built into his passive, right? I mean, he may be just 55%, but I'm pretty sure I have a dupe in him. And he is selling. But that's fine. And I did, just before doing this video, grinded up the Gotenks here. Okay, so this is an offensive stack right here, the 9 key, but that's really not important. I mean, I guess because he has such high defense, stacking attack could help. Especially since he's not doing a whole lot of damage. Do you link better with him? No, you don't even link at all. This was a good, the fishing Goku, he was a good pick for an April Fool's Day character, because he's like actually pretty decent. Like once he gets a TUR Awakening, kind of like the free-to-play Bulmas did, and then like getting their TURs to EZA, whatever, like those are some power, like the End Bulma as well as the Tech Kid Bulma, both of those are really good, and I'm pretty sure those were both April Fool's Day characters. They go good, like, because he has damage reduction, he's a bond of parent and child support. See, now this is the problem. We need him to super. Are those gonna fall the way I want them to? They did. Awesome. Okay. So I don't know, and he heals like 16% on his super attack, although, and he raises defense for 1 turn, I think. I don't think he's a stacker, even though he should be. Yeah, okay, I really don't think we're gonna have to worry about dying in this event. More so, it's just gonna take forever. I mean, I say that, but like, we could get to when he's VB, and then he could just absolutely wipe me off the face of the planet, and I would have no way to counter that. But such is life, I guess. If we can actually get to, because I'm gonna tell you this, making this setup was way easier than the one for the Gogeta event. I'm not gonna have time to do that right now because I have to get ready for work. I'm actually like really kind of cutting it close with how much time I have before I have to leave my house. So I'm pretty much just gonna record all of the stuff, and then I'm going to have to edit when I get back home tonight. And then I'm also going to have to record the Gogeta Blue part, and I'm not too optimistic on it. I wasn't even able to get to 6,000 points, and I still don't think I can even beat it, because it wants you to use GT bosses, and I don't have any GT bosses, and it wants you to use int and physical types, which would be like the free-to-play Shadow Dragons. I have them. Then it would want you to have like Fizz Omega and Fizz Sin. I only have Fizz Sin, I don't have Fizz Omega. I mean, you could use Oceanus, you could use that one Super Baby, but I do have him, actually. I don't know, I can maybe try doing it, GT bosses, but, I mean, that team would be just so weak, I don't know if I would actually be able to beat it. I don't know, we'll cross that bridge once we get there. Alright, perfect, we can transform. I will play the animation, but I'm not going to stop the recording to play like the OST or anything, just because, again, I am kind of in a hurry. But this will just pad out the runtime a little bit, and we get to see another cool little animation. Because I never get to see this, because I never run this unit, because he is a fraud. Let me tell you what. Pretty much all the 2022 characters before Vegeta and Trunks they were way too restrictive because they had the 200% leader skills, and like it's very apparent Dokkan did not know what it wanted to do yet with them when they were in development. Because you can look at like Majin Vegeta, they knew what they were cooking with him, because he is a terrible leader. You never want to run him on his own team, but you run him with Vegeta and Trunks and he's a god. You know, he's the damage reduction, he creates the int orbs, he just works so well with that unit. But then, like, Ginyu, he only works well on his Ginyu team. He is a terrible leader. You have these two. You have this Goku and Gohan, and then you have the transforming Cell. They're both frauds. Early in the fight, like, they take forever to build up. And, like, I mean, yeah, they can cook after they transform, like, Perfect Cell and the STR Gohan after he gets all his hits. Like, they're both incredibly powerful units. But it's getting to that point, and like their utility, like they're like 2021 characters up until you get to their final form, which I guess makes sense because, you know, that's what came before it. Like they nailed the 7-year anniversary units. They kind of fumbled with Kaioken Goku and Great Ape Vegeta. Like, they weren't bad units by any means, but they were not nearly as powerful as they could have been. And it wasn't really until we got to like the Vegeta and Trunks era that all these characters started feeling like the powerhouses they deserved to be. Because I'm trying to think, like the ROF Blues, absolutely not. They're terrible. Golden Frieza was pretty good. Then, who was the unit before the worldwide download celebration last year? What TUR was it? Wait, was that Raditz? No, Raditz was after Sand Day, I think. I don't know. I'm not a calendar. Alright, now this is terrible. Do you get key when you get hit? I don't know what you get. But we'll just throw you into slot 1. It's fine. It's fine. Again, like, I don't think we're going to lose. This is just going to take 10,000 years. But, I mean, that's just more time to talk, and I can work things out in my brain. So, on the day that I'm recording this, the next summoning video we did came out, and I changed the name of the summons we did for the Part 2 LRs. I changed the name of it to summons for the Part 2 LRs with ticket summons, because I originally titled it the final summons for the anniversary, but I forgot about the 77 ticket, or the 77 unit multi. I forgot about that. Did he double super? I think he did. I completely forgot about that, as well as I you know what? I won't spoil what happens in the video. I won't. I'll keep my lips sealed on that. But go check that out, and rewatch all my summoning videos, because my first one, the one I did for the Part 1 anniversary LRs, that video popped off. It has like 360 views as of right now. My Part 2 summons right now, they're at like 70, and then obviously I don't know what the ones that's going up today is, because right now it is 10:05 in the morning, and that video is not set to release until 12:30. So look forward to that. I mean, I guess I say look forward to that, but at the time I'm recording that, that's already come out. And then also today is the next White Day video. There's only one more VOD that needs to go up, and then that series complete. And then I'm curious what I should do, and I guess I want an opinion on this. So the next live stream I did was Spelunky, that I like haven't posted, because I posted the stream VOD of me hitting affiliate, because I was proud about that, and I wanted to get that news out on the YouTube ASAP. So after that, so like the closing shift, and then I played Spelunky, and then I'm doing the Crooked Man right now. Those VODs will drop soon. And then I did Psycho no Sakura, I think is how you say it. So there are plenty of games that I don't know if I should start doing, like, because I make playlists, so I have, like, my Dokkan playlist. I have, like, when I did Sally Face has a playlist. Dark Deception has a playlist. I was wondering if I should make a playlist of miscellaneous things, where it's, like, all, like, the randy indie games, like Spelunky and The Binding of Isaac go in here. And then, like, all the horror games I play, they go into another VOD playlist. Because they're VODs, and I don't understand the best way to attract people to my VODs, because my VODs, I mean, they do pretty well on Twitch, ironically. Like, I have a lot of people who watch my VODs on Twitch, but that doesn't really translate to YouTube. Like, people will, like, click on my VOD, but then they won't, like, really watch it. So I'm wondering if I just make playlists for, I don't know, it could be, like, ASMR, or not ASMR, but just like background noise, essentially. Because that's what I do with VODs when I watch them. I normally have them on in the background while I'm working on my computer, or if I'm grinding Dokkan for something, because they're just nice to have in the background, because you don't really have to focus in super intently onto them. But alright, now this guy's finally going to get another super attack. We are on turn 15. How long has this video been recorded? Or being recorded? I don't know. I mean, this is easy. Yeah, okay, so he should be fully built up offensively. Why isn't he guarding? I thought he had guaranteed guard. Interesting. All right, and I don't know if he stacks attack or defense. I know he stacks attack in the Goku form, but I don't know if he continues to raise his attack or anything in the Gohan form. It would be cool if I had like an android so I could transform into the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, because then I feel like I would absolutely destroy this event. I'm getting no additionals. I am getting no crits. I understand I have a lot of defensive builds on these characters, or a lot of these characters are just like 55%, but like, come on, throw me a bone, please. I'm running out of things to say. Again, I'm so bad at talking. I'm getting a lot better at it though, I feel. Like, not just on my YouTube videos, but like on my streams as well. I feel like I'm able to talk and hold a conversation more, even without having any external feedback. You know, like if like the chat is quiet, I mean, I still freeze up because I'm not fully used to it yet, but I am getting better at just kind of being able to like comment on what I'm talking about in the game or things about my day or whatever. I'm getting a lot better at that, and I hope that translates through what you guys see through the videos, because I do try. I try very hard to make the content as digestible and as pleasant as possible for all of y'all's viewing experience. We'll do this. He should be dead this turn, but then again, we still have to go through the entirety of the VB section. How heartbreaking would it be if we got to VB and then just died? I would cry. Now, I understand people like burst mode, and I like burst mode too, but they do take forever. Like the one for Bojack, I remember. The team I was using was like Ginyu, Birder and Jace, Final Form Cooler, TUR Cooler, Cloiza, and I had one other unit, I don't remember. But it took me like an entire afternoon to beat it because of how like hard it was. And then on top of that, like the run itself went to like turn 60. Like I swear to God, it took forever to beat that Bojack burst mode. I did do it. I don't think I got 6,000 points, but I got close. But I genuinely remember taking like an entire afternoon just grinding that because I couldn't get it. And well, probably the reason why I couldn't get it is because I didn't use the one where you can only use 2 types. Because like if you're allowed to use like AGL, INT, and STR, like looking at it, like you only get like 50 points for that. Whereas if you just use like STR and INT, you get like 980 points, and like that's substantial, especially in this when like you're trying to get to 6,000. That's essentially you're 1/6 of the way there if you just do that one slider itself. Okay, he's starting to actually do a little bit of damage. That's a little concerning, but we can heal all that radon back up. Did he really not super? Oh my gosh. Oh, all right. So what else is there to announce? I'm still working on the Tech Ultimate Gohan video. Writing like an essay for that. Because I started writing it the other day, but then I got like a massive headache. And that's another reason why videos have been kind of slow, because I've been feeling a little under the weather. And I've been very panicked because I've been busy. And like my personal life has been insanely crowded with things I have to do. And then on top of that, I don't physically feel too grand. So it's been a little rough for Sweet Bro, but I am trying my best. I think it'll be good though once the 8-year anniversary stops, because then during the Kale celebration, I'll have a chance to catch my breath. And I mean, I can maybe even go down to doing like 1 video a day, or maybe not even that. Maybe just doing like Monday, Tuesday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, do 2 videos or something, because there's a noticeable decline when I'm looking at my analytics, because I've taken 2 small breaks. One was last week because I was out of town, I didn't have internet access, and the other one was when I had completed everything you can do in part 1 of the celebration, but I was doing 3 videos a day. So I finished it 4 days before anything else of the celebration was dropped, So I just didn't do anything. I didn't do any showcases. I didn't do nothing. And both times, looking at when I started making videos again and started posting again, there was a noticeable dip, and it takes a long time for the dip to go back to where like the normal views of my videos should be, or where they have become. I say that as if like I'm some big massive YouTuber. I get like 50 views a video, if that. Some of them are only in single digits still, but some of them pop off, and like I'm trying to figure out, again, I'm still super new to this, so I'm trying to figure out how this whole system works, how the game works. Like, I watch a lot of YouTube, so I understand like what keeps me watching a YouTube video. Like, the videos I make, I try to make them as if I would watch them myself. And I think that is a... See, he's not getting super, so he's kind of getting cooked. If I die, I will genuinely cry. Hopefully that won't happen, though. Okay, we're getting another Dokkan attack. It's only going to be on a 12 key, but we'll save those for STR Gohan on the next turn. Alright, and I messed up the last Dokkan attack, so I hope... We're on turn 22? Oh my gosh, this is taking forever. And again, if I die, that all of this is for naught. Come on, Super Boo. I could really use a crit. I mean, he got hit first, so he gets that extra damage buff. On top of the Dokkan buff, what are we at? A 6.3 million is what I think that said on the bottom. So, if if this crits, we're golden. This will do a ton of damage. I said that, but it only did a health bar, if that. It did probably like half a health bar. I mean, if we could do another crit, that would be really nice, Super Boo. Yeah, it did about like half a health bar. I mean, I almost wonder if I should like pause the video and then... Well, because I don't really know how to do that. I mean, I guess I could, in my editing software, speed it up. Because we're probably going to be here for a minute, and I really should start getting ready for work. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. So I'm going to mute my mic. I will start another recording. And I will just play it, and then I will fast forward it while I'm editing so you guys can see that. I don't even know if I can do that, but we're gonna try. All right, and we did it, guys. Again, here are all the sliders that we applied. It took us over 30 minutes. Oh, goodness, this is going to be a bitch to edit. Oh, but now looking over here, we've done all the missions except for one, which is just beat it with only fusions. And since we're here, we might as well do that really fast. So we'll just reset fusion only. And then let's see, do URLR. We might as well bring the U. Okay. And we'll just knock this out of the ballpark really quick. But yeah, so pretty much that, I mean, we can almost full auto this, because this will not be difficult. It's just a normal Dokkan event, but I'll do it manually anyway, just so I can make the better plays, because sometimes when you have it on auto, it does silly things. But overall, I mean, I feel like this was a pretty successful video, because I got to talk about just like a lot of random things. Still look out for the Tech Ultimate Gohan video. I just got to find time to continue to write that, and then record it, and then figure out how to edit, like, documentary-like content. Think of it like, oh shoot, what is that guy's name? Gratz, I think, Gratz, I think is the name of his YouTube channel. He does like in-depth analysis histories of like Clash Royale characters, if you've ever played that game, the Supercell game. That is kind of what inspired me to want to do a similar video in that vein, but like have it be for Tech Ultimate Gohan, and then do an episode about guard, about dodge, about like more so mechanics rather than characters. But Tech Ultimate Gohan is just a fundamental sanction of the game that he has forever, like that character has forever changed how characters in Dokkan will be developed for the rest of the game's foreseeable future. We will never have another Tech Ultimate Gohan. But, I mean, with that said, I feel like they fumbled with Super Saiyan or Blue Kaioken Goku. Because Blue Kaioken is probably never going to get power crept. Or at least not for several years, you know what I mean? So I feel like that was a little bit of a fumble. But not in the same vein as Tech Ultimate Gohan, I feel. I feel like that was their greatest blunder, making a character way too good. Because, like, he's still good. He's a 2020 character that you can still use in the new Omega Shenron event that is live on JP. You can still use him there, and he will thrive. You know what I mean? Like, that's for over 3 years. Dokkan doesn't want characters to be in the game for over 3 years without an EZA. And when he does get an EZA, it'll probably, like, increase his attack by, like, 10%, and that'll be it. Because anything else would just make him too busted. What I am interested to see, because now that the game is getting older, we're kind of seeping into that point of the timeline where we are getting to characters that are EZAing from 2020, because Blue Kaioken, he was a 2020 character for JP, and he was a 2019 character for Global, and he EZA'd. So that means that we're going to start getting like some AGL Pycon. He'll be getting an EZA probably this year. So we'll tech Janemba, 2 characters who also were fumbles, in my opinion, because they are still usable in today's meta. They're not nearly as good as Tech Ultimate Gohan, but like I love Tech Janemba. People sleep on Tech Janemba. Tech Janemba is a GOAT. So, yeah. And then I am doing another custom Dokkan character video very soon. I mean, it's done. I just have to find clips and script that. But like the slides themselves for the characters have been completed. But there we go. All missions complete for the burst mode. So that will be all for this time, guys. I have been the SweetBro27. I'm a variety Twitch streamer and an up-and-coming YouTuber trying to make it big in the world. I have a TikTok, a YouTube, and a Twitch, the links of which can all be found in the description of this video. And when you're down there, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and leave me a comment. Positive, negative, or indifferent. I would just love any sort of interaction I can get from you guys. But that has been all for this time. So as always, I am the SweetBro27. And I am signing off.